Good morning. I'm going to let everybody guess where I'm at today. I'm going to try to do something that controversial, I'm sure, to some people. Yes, I'm a fat white gringo. But we're going to do a little something today. I'm going to film a little bit of something. I'm going to try to give my point of view. I know it's not the only point of view, and I think that's part of what life is all about. We need to understand that there is a lot of different points of views. Not my view is the only view, and your view is not the only view. There's billions of people in the world. I don't know where we're at, about 7 billion people in the world, and they all have an idea and a point of view and what they think is right and what they think is wrong. But I'm going to show you where I'm at, what I'm doing today, and y'all can make your own opinion and form your own decisions and do what you want to do in life. And that's what it's all about, doing what you want to do. As long as you ain't hurting nobody else, breaking the law, being unsafe or immoral, you should do what you want to do. So here's what I'm doing today. I'm going to take you on a little journey and we'll see how it goes. And if this never gets published, then nobody will ever know, and we'll all know that something bad happened. But let's see if that doesn't change, and let's see how it plays out for the rest of the day. I bet you we get to publish this, and I bet you nothing bad happens, but we'll find out. So it occurred to me, another thing about life is expectations and reality is one thing. As I'm putting on my shirt, getting dressed for the day, it reminded me of an experience I had last, I don't know, a couple years ago, a year or two ago. I went on a hunt, went searching for some made in Mexico shirts. I wanted some shirts made in Mexico. So I go to a really cool little store, get me some shirts, picked out a couple things, pick them up, purchase them, get them back, look at the tag, made in the United States. Kind of funny. Still like the shirt. It's a neat little shirt. I don't know. But anyways, it's just a shirt. Doesn't really matter where it's made at. I like it, I bought it, and I wear it. So I'm gonna take you on a little journey. We're gonna see how safe Mexico really is. I hear a lot of horror stories about Mexico's dangerous. Some people say it's not, some people say it is. I'm gonna give you a first-hand look at Guadalajara. That's how it's pronounced in the United States. Guadalajara, Mexico, in the state of Jalisco. Guadalajara here. But we're gonna take a little field trip, take a little walk, see what it's like. I'll give you a tour of the hotel room. A lot of people wonder, what's a hotel room look like? Well, it's pretty much normal. So let's take a look at that. All right, we're here at the hotel room. I'll give you guys a walk through what to expect. This is kind of a nicer hotel. I'll give you a shot of the outside later on. But this is a hotel room in Mexico. A lot of people are misinformed on what Mexico is and what it has to offer. And this is it. You've got a regular bathroom. What's the toilet look like? Well, it's a standard toilet. Some places will advise not to flush the toilet paper. A lot of places will have a waste basket. So when you do your business and you use the paper, you'll actually throw it in there. That's not the case in the bigger hotels. They have the system to actually handle that. So some places have it, some places don't. Be respectful of that, please. So there's a little bathroom, and it's a standard hotel room. We'll give you a quick little walkthrough. We live like normal people. We got our junk on the table. Got a nice view. There's an Audi dealership right down here. Last night they was unloading new cars, had a truck parked out there. There's that. This is what you can see from the 26th floor of the Hotel Riu in Guadalajara. And this is a bigger, more fancy room. I splurged a little bit. Again, we live like normal people. We got our stuff thrown all over the place. There's our second view right there. Coincidentally, didn't know it, we have a second bathroom. It's got a his and hers sink. We got a tub, a second bathroom, and a shower. Regular shower, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, nothing's different. Just because you're down here, you're still in the North America. Regular shower head. This actually has a lot of good water pressure. Some places don't. Cool thing about this, we've got a regular toilet. And if you want a bidet, there's a bidet. They're kind of fancy. So there's what you can expect. If I'm not mistaken, I don't really recall looking at the price. I believe this was around $165 per night. A little on the more expensive side. I wouldn't do this all the time for myself. I actually prefer to stay somewhere in the Airbnb for about the $30 a night range. It's more adventurous sometimes. You don't know what to expect. Maybe you have hot water, maybe you don't. But this is always a safe bet. Going with the Hotel Riu, you always have hot water, always have good water pressure. So there's that. There's a look at a Mexican hotel, and there's a lot of variations, so this is not the only hotel. You will see a lot of lesser quality hotels, but this is a pretty nice one. Hotel Riu, if anybody's interested, check them out. All right, I've got my backpack on. I don't know if you can see, I got my little backpack. Got my sunglasses on, Lentes del Sol, Las Gafas del Sol. I don't know, I'm not gonna try to butcher their language, I'm still learning. But we're gonna go out, see what this hotel looks like from the outside. Pretty standard hallways, lobbies. All the signs are in Spanish. Imagine that. So there's what we got. What's this? And there's the elevators. Let's hop in the elevator and make our way downstairs. Very elegant, nice little lobby. And this contradicts all the stuff that we hear about Mexico. So I think it's very important for people to understand that it's all situational. There's places that we don't go. There's places that we don't go in the United States. I'm not gonna go hang out in Compton, California. There's no reason for me to be there. There's other places here in Mexico that I'm not gonna go. There's no reason for me to be there. So there's the lobby. Let's walk outside and take a look. And here's a normal day, leaving the Hotel Riu, Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. This is what you're gonna see. This is where I stay a lot of times. This is normal to me now. It was very strange. In the beginning, I'll admit, everything was a little bit strange. Coming from the United States, never really spending much time outside the country. But after being here for so long, weeks on end, for several years, this is my new norm. And I actually enjoy it here more than I do the United States. Normal traffic. Taxis waiting for people. Nice grass, nice bushes, shrubs are always well maintained. They take care of their stuff. Take a look here. There's a few differences in the United States and here, but then there's also a lot of similarities. There you go. Let's go look somewhere else and explore something else. So I don't want everybody to get the wrong idea. I'm not gonna put myself in a position that is dangerous or go somewhere that I'm not supposed to be. Use common sense. Don't stick your phone out in the middle of the sidewalk so people can grab it as they drive by. So, again, use common sense. Don't put yourself in a position. See if we can get over here and get rid of that light. There you go, there's a Pemex gas station. You don't pump your own gas in Mexico. They pump it for you. That's kind of neat. So, there's that. Just a normal day. I'm gonna try to keep the light out of your eyes and do a little bit better job filming here. I'll give you a quick little look. Here's where we're at. Again, like I say, don't put yourself somewhere you ain't supposed to be. Don't act like a gringo like myself. Year-round motorcycle weather, a lot of people ride their motorcycles. I wish we could do that in the United States where I'm from, but we can't. Typical traffic. All the Uber Eats, DD Foods, Rappi. Got some kind of incident here. The truck's getting a ticket. Not sure what's going on. Don't be that guy. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Underneath the main road here that's going through town. There's our hotel. That's where we're staying at. History of Jorge. 26th floor this time. Again, no digging. Making our way over to the other side of the building towards the Audi dealership. This is the other side of the hotel. Better view of how big it really is. It's kind of the main entrance for the cars. And then we're in the middle of the Glorieta, the roundabout. It gets kind of crazy here sometimes. And again, everything's relative to what you're used to. What is normal to you may not be normal to somebody else. This is normal. See if we can get a picture of the Ryu in the background here. There's that. Again, be on your guard. Don't let your guard down. But don't be afraid. Don't go places you're not supposed to go. People here are super friendly, super helpful, as most places are in the world. There's just a few bad apples, but don't let that spoil the whole bunch. Keep on walking, get our way around here, and see if we can see what kind of cars they got at the Audi dealer. And there it is, the Hotel Ryu in the background. And what we have here is the Holiday Inn. They're trying to compete with the Hotel Ryu. Never stayed here, so I can't really say anything bad about them, but I'd say it's hard to compete with the Ryu. I'm sure it's a nice place. Friendly people, I'm sure. Walk backwards and try to get a good shot of it without falling. I think it kind of speaks for itself. It's a thriving city. This is not a third world country. It's not undeveloped. It's different from a lot of what others see in the United States, but it's not run down. It's not dilapidated. There are parts that are bad. There are parts that's good. I would say it's very similar to the United States, more similar to the United States than not. I do like the fact that they have motorcycle weather year round. Kind of jealous of that. But yeah, you guys can make your own decisions, form your own opinions, or backwards, as I said it this morning in the beginning of the video. But you got people living and thriving just as well here as they do in the United States. So, getting around here to the dealership, the Audi. I only got an upper floor, didn't know that. Never paid much attention. That's another thing that's hard to convey, difficult to convey on video, is the smell. It's one thing that a lot of people don't realize, but in this city, every city has its own unique smell. And each area in the city has its own unique smell. I can't even describe the smell. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just different. It's similar to most other major cities, I would assume. So yeah, that's a fun thing. When you get off the airplane at the airport, it has a different odor. You get into another part of town, you got a different odor. You get into the food district, you have a different odor. You get around the roundabouts, you have a different odor. So everything's different. I like it. Normal day here, Saturday. Just another normal Saturday in Guadalajara. Go take a look over here. Let's see how our traffic looks today. Somebody has perched a rock right above the cars. Oh my gosh. It's just waiting to fall. Niños locos. I don't think that's a good thing. So we're gonna move that just because we don't want nobody to have that on their car. Try to be polite, try to be courteous. You don't want that perched above your car, so make things safe as you can. Which brings me to another point. You got to be careful where you walk, because they do have some good sidewalks, but then again, there's some profundo, deep holes, no guards, no grates. So you got to be careful where you're walking, look where you're going, pay attention. Just like anywhere else, pay attention to what you're doing. That goes a long way. If I don't pay attention, I might get run over. Stay on the sidewalks. Check out some bikers. A little bit closer to our destination. Let's try to cross without getting run over. It's going to be a minute. Got a fruit vendor on the side of the road. There's our hotel. There's our Audi dealer. We finally made it. Over here, take a peek. Again, this just confirms the misconceptions a lot of people have. A lot of people think that it's a third world country, and it's really not. They've got upscale. They've got low scale. They've got middle of the road, just like everywhere in the United States. Just depends on what end of town you're on. If you're on the east side, you're doing good. If you're on the west side, you're doing bad, or vice versa, depending on where you're from. Got some electric Audis. Not a huge Audi fan, but I think they're pretty cool. Gracias. There you go. There's the Audi dealer that we were looking at from above. Back up here. Nice looking store, nice selection. And again, we've got our hotel room's up there somewhere. 26th floor if you want to count. Maybe I'll put something in the window so I can see which one's ours next time. It's a good idea. Alright, so we've made a full circle around the Hotel Riu. This is a very quick glimpse of Guadalajara. There's going to be more. I don't know how long this video really needs to be. I don't know how long people will be interested in actually watching it, listening to me. I'm not a very good communicator. I can barely read and write. I almost didn't graduate high school. That's my background. That's my story. If it wasn't for welding, I probably never would have graduated. Oh, I got a little bee flying around. Abejas. But yeah, welding was what allowed me to get enough credits in order to graduate. And here I am. So again, anything's possible. Not anything. I don't want to mislead people, young people that might watch this and think that anything is possible, because it's not. That's the reality of it, the truth and reality. Not everything is possible. Live the life that you want to live within your means, with what you're capable of achieving. Some people are at a disadvantage. I do recognize that. I was lucky enough to be born in North America. I don't even want to say the United States. I was lucky enough to be born in North America, where it's pretty much a free country or free continent. You can do things pretty much what you want to do within reason. Some things that you're not supposed to do as long as you don't get caught. We've got a lot of similarities here in Mexico versus the United States. That was the purpose of this little video, is just to kind of show you it's not exactly what people say it is. There are dangerous spots that I'm not going to go, so you'll never see them, because that's the truth also. There's another truth to that. There is some dangerous places in Mexico, just like the United States. So don't go places you're not supposed to go. Be polite, be courteous. And then you got guard dogs walking around back here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a dog wandering around back here by the truck. But the dogs are even friendly. Well, I thought he was. Now he's gonna bite me. I don't think he's gonna hurt me. He's just telling me stay out of his property, and that's what I'm gonna do. There's that. All right, so we're gonna go find some tacos or something. Find some comida. We'll be back with something else. Be safe. One more topic. It's kind of funny because I have friends that back before I started coming here, or when I first started coming here, they would always ask, what kind of cars do they have? What do they have to eat? Do they have American food? Do they have only Mexican food? They got everything. They got old cars, new cars. It's just kind of funny. I remember people asking me that. What type of cars? All that stuff. It's virtually the same. So I think my point of view is I encourage everybody to go out, explore within reason, and be safe, but go out and explore the world. Form your own opinion. Don't listen to the media. That's the one thing I've learned. Probably the most important thing is don't listen to the media. The media has a narrative, whichever side they're on. They want to spin their own agenda. And my agenda is to come out here, live life, have fun. Oh, here we go. We got a dealership. We'll stop and look. Have fun. Look at cars. We got Audis. We got some BMWs. There was a Mercedes down here. Let's take a look at this Mercedes. Got a Mercedes, BMWs and everything. They've got everything. Honestly, it's no different than the United States. That's my number one message that I want to convey to everybody. Oh, here's another motorcycle. Just like mine, I ride a BMW R1200 GSA. Virtually identical to this one. So, very reliable bike. I enjoy it. One of these days I will ride all the way to here. I've ridden my motorcycle from my home city down through Texas, and I've ridden all the way into Mexico before without problems. So again, be polite, be courteous, and don't act stupid. Everything will be fine. Here's another. I'm gonna zoom in on this for you. Another hotel that I've stayed at. Very luxurious, very nice. Let's take a look. Another hotel. Stayed there a few times. It's extremely nice. Very nice people. So we've got Jeeps, we've got BMWs, we've got Mercedes, Audis. Alright, I think we're going to end it right there. It's getting kind of lengthy. We'll do another one on a different topic. Have a great day.